Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another Stray Kids marathon. We have the Freeze video, and then we have the Venom video. Newer videos kind of made it past me because I was so focused in on Maniac. But I didn't even realize. I thought these were like. I don't know. I didn't realize they were gonna make full videos for these. I thought they were gonna be like snippets and then like to add to the hype of Maniac, like some groups do. But then you guys let me know that they have full videos for them, so I was like, okay, let's just put them together into one reaction to make it simple. Yeah, Stray Kids, one of the more unique groups in K-pop. I feel like I say this all the time, but I think branding is so good in K-pop, but sometimes you can fall into, like, some of these groups can fall into like not mimicking another group or sound, but just the lines can get meshed together. It's easier. It's hard to stand out. It's so many K-pop groups dropping every year. It's come back every other month. You got this legendary group coming back. It's so much stuff going on that it's hard to kind of carve out your own 100% unique space. And I think Stray Kids has done that beautifully. You hear something or see a visual, you're like, that's got to be a Stray Kids visual or sound. They just have, or choreography. They're so unorthodox compared to a lot of the other industry groups. You know what I'm saying? The way that they do things is very, very different. And it's like I said, I always describe them as like controlled chaos. But that's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? They're just very chaotic yet professional. Like that's when I think of Stray Kids, like that's what I think. You know what I mean? Like everything is like, their sound is like running up a wall. Like it's insane. It's like an obstacle course. You know what I mean? So let's get into Freeze first, and then we're gonna get into Venom second. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, Stray Kids with Freeze. Oh, that face makeup was crazy. Off-white earrings? Chang Bambi. Okay, this deep voice demon. That was cold. Voice. I like how they always be having Han, like, on the hooks. They be having Han, like, come in second, like right there. Hey. Well, his voice will never not throw me off. In a good way. Rapper Hyunjin? Okay. Come on, Maknae. I love Sungmin's voice. Boy, that beat drop is crazy. Damn, Changbin. Bro, I'll be forgetting Bang Chan's vocals is like that. Wow. I think that's my first time hearing Hyunjin rap. Like really rap for real. That boy, like, he was made to be a super villain. So that was Stray Kids with Freeze. Fire. I will say that I'll have to probably listen to the song a little bit more, cause I mean, I feel like it's something I could play like in the gym and like it'll get me hype and stuff like that. But like, I don't know like how consistently I would listen to that. Like I said, compared to the other Stray Kids stuff that I've downloaded, like I feel like it was more of a hype song than like a Backdoor or a God's Menu. Even though those were hype songs as well, for me, those songs had more like memorable moments in them. Again, not to say that even like Maniac, like not to say Freeze wasn't memorable at all. It's not what I'm saying, but it's just like some songs I feel like when I hear them, I'm like, okay, I could definitely like use it in this setting, but I don't know if I would listen to it on a consistent basis. But again, visually, they set the scene, they paint pictures. I love the aesthetic of the video. I did see, I'm trying to think, like I did kind of latch on to, I just feel like it was a good flowing song overall, but I don't think that it was any main parts in there that just like smacked me in relation to the other parts of the song. You know what I mean? It was kind of just like a solid, like it was this hype all the way through, kind of. And that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, they do a good job with distribution and camera time for the most part. I felt like I saw everybody. I felt like I got energy from everybody. Again, Bang Chan, there's some things about Stray Kids that just never stop amazing me. Like, I saw rapper Hyunjin. That's probably the thing that stood out to me the most, is that I really, really saw and heard Hyunjin rap for the first time. Like, I'm talking about rap, and he was on point. I had to look. I'm like, is this Hyunjin? Bang Chan's voice towards the end, that high pitched like falsetto, I think that was him. The camera was on him and it looked like he was mouthing the note. That was crazy. Again, I just think that, like, I love Sungmin's voice. I think that they all shine in their own way. Changbin definitely had a lot of moments for me, just how he flows. I think Han is the glue of the group, and I think that it's just because you can put him anywhere. You know what you're gonna get from everybody. I feel like Han is like, you can put him and you could have him do straight vocals for a whole song. You could have him rap for a whole song. A lot of times they throw him, he comes in between the chorus, like the way that they do their choruses. Sometimes they repeat words, or like even they did this in Maniac, and they had Han like come in second. I love when they do that. He's just glue. You can put him anywhere. He's gonna hold the sound together. But they all looked amazing. They sounded great. Love their styling. Again, as always, one of my favorite styled groups. Like, I love the aesthetic that they've built with them. Each comeback. So let's get into Venom. Okay, this beat is insane. They rap line be going hard. Come on, Sung Man. Love his voice. What I do want to say too is I think it was a part in Maniac 2 where Lino had a moment vocally at the beginning. Lino is a lot better. I mean, it's easy to just think, about, Stray Kids being a top dance group and Lino being probably arguably the best dancer in the, being a professional dancer before he was in the group. It's easy to associate just dance with him. But I think that he's a much better vocalist than people give him credit for. That's just something I wanted to put out there just because I feel like he's been having a lot of moments lately for me with my recent reactions with Stray Kids where I'm just like, yo, I didn't even know Lino had that vocally. You know what I mean? So it's just something I wanted to put out there. Bro, Bang Chan. Bro, this beat is crazy. Oh no, I don't do not the spiders, bro. Bro, petition for Hyunjin to stay a blonde for the rest of his life. And we'll just pray for his scalp. Come on, Han. That's Bang Chan's voice, isn't it? Bro. Oh my God. That was just disgusting. Hey, yeah, this beat is crazy. Yeah, this might be the one. This out of these two, this might be the one. So I was Stray Kids with the Venom video. Yeah, out of them two, this might be the one. This Venom, that might be the one that I gotta really get into, cause that beat was insane. Whoever produced that was that I've never heard nothing like that before. That was crazy. Again, they just everything is branded to a T with Stray Kids. That grunge, that like clean grunge aesthetic. I know that doesn't, those words don't go together, but just like the way that they style them is just so like grunge, but then everything is like clean, like, you know, they got the boots with the, you know, the ripped knitting tops, you know what I mean? Everything tucked in, crop jackets, like everything is really tailored like a certain way, you know what I mean? They don't really wear a lot of like oversized huge clothes for the most part, at least from what I've seen about them. A lot of their stuff is like tapered and tailored and like, I don't know, it's, you know, they emphasize the lack of a waist, you know what I mean? A lot of the, you know, tight belts, that type of jewelry left and right, like just the aesthetic of Stray Kids is so well done. And it just fits the type of music that they're making. I think that's another thing that's led to their success, is how much their visual goes with their sound. Fire. I think this was fire. Out of the two, like, this is definitely my favorite of the two. Like I said, Freeze was definitely a great visual experience video wise, and the song had some moments, and I think it was just overall, like I said, a hype song with a great beat. But for me personally, it didn't hit the same as like the other some of the other Stray Kids songs that I heard. I think this was more of what, you know, the level that I wanted. Not to say, like I said, not to say Freeze was not good or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I just think that Venom was just more my speed personally. Yeah, they looked amazing. They're always, like I said, the way that they're styled, they always are put together very, very well. And I mean, they have a lot of their members can do multiple things well. I think like pretty much, I personally, I don't feel like there's any like one member. I feel like majority of their members don't necessarily just specialize in one thing. Like they can literally specialize in like two things at least. You know what I mean? And I think that that's just what their talents overlap, and they cover each other's bases so well. And that's why they can experiment with these weirder sounds and aesthetics like they do, because of the overlapping talent level that they have. And yeah, I don't see Stray Kids slowing up anytime soon. Like I said, Maniac was definitely fire. Like I said, visually they're at the top of the game, like in terms of like music video wise and edits and aesthetics and stuff like that. I still think like Backdoor and like God's Menu are like their best work. But you know, sometimes that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just hard once you set that mark for yourself. But I think that everything that they've done has been, you know, top level. You know what I mean? It's just what's gonna be your favorite and what's not. You know what I mean? But they're consistently at a high level all the time, and that's all you can ask for. So before you guys go, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.